for the bitch with my dick, but that pussy like a sick, yeah. Fuck, do you mean that I'm me? So my dick, yeah. Stay with that clock, I won't run from the ops. Ayy, new cell shot, that got me, that's a cop. Ayy.
Yo, it's your boy Void coming at y'all with another what if. Today's what if will be what if Naruto had the breath of thunder, basically. Or you can call it like lightning breathing. And how this would even get off the ground is how this would happen is Madara would have the breath of thunder technique. So yeah, that's how this would even prefer to happen, is that Naruto would be on his way back from hearing himself being called a name under people's breath. Such names are referred to Naruto as Demon, Monster, and QB. As Naruto would be heading home, he would open his door. As he would step in the room, he would blank out, as where he would wake up in an unknown area to Naruto, but to where we know it is basically his mindset, or the QB is the Kurama seal. That's what you would call it, basically. So Naruto would see this cage, as he would then see a resemblance of what looks to be a beast, as this beast is called Kurama. As Naruto would refer to it as a beast at first glance, as Naruto would start to get scared, backing off just because of the vibe this monster is giving off to Naruto. Makes him want to basically pee his pants, but he just backs away. As this happens, Kurama would awaken and would see a kid Naruto, not even over the age of 5. As he would say, "Boy, you're the host of the 9 Tails." Ha, 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 ha. As Kurama would laugh at this. Kurama would question Naruto as to where he would say, "Do you want to make your beliefs come true, child? You said you wanted to become the strongest shinobi, to be the Hokage. If you do want to accomplish these dreams, refer to me as Kurama from now on." As Naruto would say, yes, Kurama. As Naruto would spend the whole night talking to Kurama, as when it is daybreak, Kurama would tell Naruto that he has this special technique that his former host Madara Uchiha basically used before him, as which he used Kurama as a summoning, not basically his host. Used before, this was called the breathing technique. It is called the breath of the thunder. And basically Naruto would go outside due to Kurama telling Naruto that it is far too dangerous technique to basically train inside with. You should probably go somewhere not by the leaf, as Naruto would listen to Kurama as he would leave the leaf to go train in the forest. So basically Kurama would teach Naruto the basics of the breathing technique. He would tell Naruto just to begin that he would need to bear a sword in order to do this technique. And also Naruto would go to a town nearby, as he would acquire such sword made with refined steel, and that cost him a lot of Rio, basically. He shall train until he master how to use the sword, and then return to him. So Naruto would buy the sword from a mere town, so Naruto would train with the sword that he has acquired and would train for a year, honing his skills to the max which he is now. He's basically proficient in sword techniques, so Naruto, not sword techniques, but basically proficient in genjutsu. So Naruto, after training his body so hard he can't even stand up anymore, will pass out, waking up in his mindset, which he hasn't been there an entire year, as Kurama would wake up and tell Naruto that he has learned the way of the sword, and now he shall teach Naruto the technique he told him about a year ago. As Naruto would be excited as Kurama would reveal its name, the breath of the thunder, and would teach Naruto the fundamentals of the style. As Naruto would understand his training, basically training his breath concentration, as Naruto would prevail in these methods of training, as to where we are going to skip to where is basically the beginning of Naruto. So basically Naruto would be returning after failing the academy, because he never actually trained in the art of chakra. He always trained in his breath techniques. So yeah, Mizuki would prompt Naruto to steal the scroll of sealing, and Naruto would steal the scroll, learning the Shadow Jutsu. And yeah, he would defeat Mizuki by using the first form, the breath of the thunderclap. Basically, thunderclap and flash, as he would then have this weird aura around him, as it would start to flow in the air, as lightning would basically come around Naruto, as Mizuki would just think it's like a different form, as he would just put chakra around him. Basically, as in the QB chakra would start to flow out of Naruto, as then Mizuki would start to pee his pants. As Naruto would then make 1,000 shadow clones, as he would go into first form, as they would then do thunderclap and flash sixfold, as they would basically use thunderclap and sixfold to Mizuki, at least to Mizuki seemed to be jumping off of air basically. As then they would slice off Mizuki's head, unable to hold back due to the things he said about his sensei, Aruka sensei, and about himself and Kurama, as Aruka would be watching from afar as he would promote Naruto to the rank of Genin. As Naruto would meet his comrades in arms, which would be Sasuke, Sakura. As Kakashi of the Sharingan would walk in, as basically Naruto was thinking of setting up a trap, but Kurama would refuse to Naruto, due to Kurama would actually be able to speak to Naruto without having to go to the Trovo, making him pass out. As Naruto would reply to Kurama saying yes to Kurama, telling him not to put up that trap, as it will make you look dumb. As this would be pondering in Naruto's head, Kakashi would appear at the door, as he would proceed to tell his students to come up to the roof, as they would then go up to the roof. Naruto explaining his goals in life, saying he wants to become the Hokage, the strongest Hokage, the strongest shinobi. And he also wants to master all the other techniques of the thunder breathing. As Kakashi would question, saying, "What is a thunder breathing technique?" As Kurama tells Naruto not to say anything to Kakashi that would make, reveal too much. As Naruto would say, "It is a technique that I have honed for many years." It's basically, he would tell Naruto that they cannot eat basically tomorrow, as we are now where we are waiting for Kakashi. As he would say, he was in the path, basically walking the path of life, and would say it's time to fight. As Naruto would make a shadow clone, as his shadow clone would start to breathe weirdly, as Kakashi would hear this weird breathing sound from Naruto, as Naruto would say thunderclap and flash, eightfold. As this weird aura would start to drown Kakashi, and the amount of power, as this is neither genjutsu or ninjutsu, Kakashi would feel he doesn't know of this immense power as Naruto was comprehending around him. As he would then be hit by what looks to be a flying Naruto 6 different times, and what seemed to be the damp of a second, getting sliced up, revealing to be a 50% clone, as he would then poof. Kakashi being surprised about the amount of energy Naruto just poured into that attack, as he would say that was neither genjutsu or ninjutsu. As how he would be able to do that. As Naruto would sheath his sword again, looking at Kakashi with immense eyes of hatred, as Naruto would ask Kurama for Zero Tail's cloak, as Naruto would then go into Zero Tail's cloak. Basically, Kakashi saying the Nine Tails, as he would then start to try to use the seal. He would use the same seal Jiraiya puts on Naruto when he went into the Four Tails cloak. Somehow he would have this. He had obtained this from Jiraiya because he knew that Kakashi would basically train Naruto. As basically Naruto would be put to sleep, saying, "Darn it, he already knew my setup." As Naruto would then wake up, gust of air, as Sasuke would be using a fire-style fireball jutsu. As Naruto would wake up, as he would then unsheath his sword. As he would then do the second form, which also the second form is called second form lightning ball. Naruto would generate 5 straight attacks around Kakashi in a single moment. Basically blowing up Kakashi. As he would then reform, as he would then go into first form. As he would be breathing, his breathing concentration is very high. As he would then say, first form, 6-fold. As he would then basically somewhat to Kakashi teleport. As he would then jump off the Kakashi in the air. As Kakashi would use substitution. As Naruto would then use Third style, buzzing mosquito thunder. Naruto would generate a spinning wave of lightning in basically all directions, as this would hit Sasuke and Sakura, but he would not care about that right now. He was focused on Kakashi, his basically main focus to surpass right now. As Kakashi would get hit by all these lightning bolts, as proclaiming Naruto as the winner of this match, as he would then tie up Sakura, due to Sakura not doing anything, as he saw Sasuke using a fireball jutsu, which is really good for his basically age. As Naruto would say to Sasuke that they have to feed Sakura because this team can't be a very good one if they're all not at their full strength, Sasuke agreeing, as he would then proceed to feed Sakura. And basically, Kakashi would come saying they all passed. Basically saying they all passed, because before he only said Naruto passed. Saying they all passed. And now what we're going to get into is where Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and also Kakashi would be walking a path, as they have acquired this, basically, a person named Tazuma, as they are walk on a C-rank mission to go take him back to his, basically, land to build a bridge. As they are walking past this puddle, two Chunin would pop out, as they would then seemingly kill Kakashi to basically kill Kakashi. Naruto would go into third form, as he would then basically use a whole bunch of lightning bolts, as the Chunin would then be defeated, as Zabuza of the mist would appear. As he would then throw his sword to the tree, as a whole bunch of mist would roll in. And also, guys, this is where I'm going to be ending the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Also, don't feel that you can't comment down in the comment section below, because I reply to all your comments. And peace.